Hey guys, OpenAI has just released a video demonstration of a new feature, Voice and Vision, where it accesses your cell phone's camera and interacts both by video and by voice. That is, it's seeing you and interacting with what you're saying, and in this case, it's going to help in a job interview to prepare you to seize this opportunity. Let's watch the video first. I'm going to run it straight, I won't interrupt. Then in the second half, I'm going to explain exactly what happened, okay? Just a reminder, guys, this video is being sponsored by the Master of Artificial Intelligence platform. If you want to learn how to use the main artificial intelligence tools to build a business from scratch online to earn over 10,000 reais per month, or even build an extra income, earn an extra 1,000 reais, an extra 3,000 reais, an extra 5,000 reais in your spare time using a computer or a cell phone, or even become a standout employee, where you're not going to be replaced by another person who knows artificial intelligence. This movement is already happening. Many people in desperation are being fired to be replaced by a professional that has mastered artificial intelligence tools. If you're interested in this issue, I'll leave the link in the video description and pin it in the first comment. Go there, sign up. The price is pretty affordable, okay? Without further ado, I'm going to play the entire video. Let's watch it. And in the second half, I'm going to explain exactly what's happening, okay? Let's go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey, so guess what? I've got a huge interview coming up, and I really would love your help preparing for it.
That's fantastic news. I'd be thrilled to help you get ready. What's the interview for, and how can we start preparing?
It's a software engineering role, and I was thinking you could do kind of a rapid fire mock interview, maybe ask me 3 questions, and at the end you can give me some feedback.
Great idea. Let's dive straight in. First question. Can you tell me about a challenging technical problem you solved in your previous projects and how you approached it?
Yeah, well, at my previous company, we were developing an app. Originally, it was on one platform. But then when we supported another platform, we had to find a way to synchronize the data across both platforms. So we had to build a synchronization engine to handle that. And we ended up open sourcing it, and it was useful for a lot of other projects.
That sounds like a really impactful project, especially since it went open source and benefited others. Now, for the second question. How do you typically approach learning a new programming language or technology?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think the best way to learn any new technology is to just start using it, starting with small projects and building up from there. I think I've learned a lot that way.
Hands-on experience is definitely a solid approach. Now, for the third and final.
Go on.
Sure thing. How do you handle tight deadlines or pressure when working on a project?
I think the key there is prioritization. I think taking the time up front to be really clear about what's important and what can wait will make a big difference.
Absolutely. Prioritizing tasks effectively can make a huge difference under tight deadlines. Great answers. Your responses show a solid mix of technical skill and thoughtful approach. For feedback, I'd say you did an excellent job concisely explaining your experiences and approach. Just remember to keep your examples as relevant as possible to the job you're applying for. Anything else you'd like to practice or go over?
No, I think that's it. But any other kind of constructive feedback? I want to really make sure I'm ready here.
You've got a strong foundation, and I can see you're thoughtful in your responses. Just a couple of things to fine-tune. First, in your answers, try to weave in specific examples that highlight your skills and achievements, especially those relevant to the job you're applying for. This will make your responses more memorable and impactful. Second, be concise but thorough. It's a balancing act, but the goal is to give enough detail to be informative without overloading the interviewer with information.
I see.
Lastly,
anything about my body language? Was my delivery okay?
your body language was generally positive and engaging. You maintained good eye contact and seemed attentive, which is great. One note though, try to avoid touching your face too much. It can be distracting and might give off signs of nervousness. Overall, you came across as thoughtful and focused, which is exactly what you want.
Okay, I think I'm ready. Thank you.
Well, guys, awesome. Comment down below what you think. I've made some notes here, but basically it's this. I believe you must have gone through a job interview, or even you business owner going there to talk, have a meeting with another company owner or with someone who makes decisions, and you need to have that conversation. You need to prepare. And then in this case, the young man appearing there, he's a programmer and he's going through a job interview to try an opportunity. And then he's talking to the ChatGPT so that it prepares the young man here for the job interview. And then he asks the ChatGPT for access to the camera. You see it there in the image, and then he interacts both with voice in the issue of image of visual language. What's interesting, he gives some feedbacks. For example, first he asks, what experiences do you have previously? Then he responds, what problems have you managed to solve for your other employers, for example? Then comes a very interesting moment, which is really cool, that besides the feedback from the answer, he's listening to his voice. He also sees the camera. He senses the tone of voice, but he also sees the camera. Then he asks the human, the young man, he asks, like, what do you think of my body language? He says, well, you've done a great job because you have good eye contact, because it's terrible when the person keeps looking to the side, down, up, because it conveys insecurity, let's say. So there's the eye-to-eye language, and in addition, he also says this, look, but just be careful that you keep your hand on your face, so remove your hand from your face, maintain eye contact, take a deep breath. Your speech is very good. He analyzed the way of speaking. He analyzed the response word for word, the content of the response. He analyzed body language. So the question and everything that's showing up on camera. So, for example, the fact that he has his hand here, or he doesn't look you in the eye, he sees everything. ChatGPT is very interesting, very revolutionary, and this feature is coming in the next few weeks. Comment below if you have been through this situation. It would be very good to have someone there to prepare you for the job interview. And also, if you're already using ChatGPT, great. See you in the next video. See you soon.